You know how when you are so tired that your muscles are ready to go on strike, somehow you keep going anyway until you lie down, then you actually realize how tired you were. Same thing with standing for hours somehow and finally sitting down, and you realize how ready your legs have been for their paid vacation. The act of doing something makes you realize how tired you were doing the opposite. We commonly call it the adrenaline or fight or flight followed by the crash. Think about it. Is your body protecting you, or is it lying to you? Or is it protecting you by lying to you? Most importantly, here's a question that I'm asking. If the body could be doing this for physical exertion, could it be doing it for your mental health too? There's a lot of conversation surrounding people being stuck in really toxic situations, but somehow not coming out of them, realizing the toxicity only in retrospect. What if your body's physical exertion mechanism has always been giving you the indication to take that step out for your mental health? Because once you do, you see how bad the situation was all this time. Let's answer this with the facts. I've talked about community many times before. Ask the question, what if the biggest part of your community is you yourself? In the sense of, what if your mind is your biggest supporter? This angle is basically saying that your body has been really supporting you all this time. Where does fatigue come from? Why does fatigue happen? There's a proposed central governor model that says that to protect the body from overexertion, the brain regulates the neural recruitment of the muscles that manifests fatigue. The brain becomes that ideal employer that all of us wish we had that says, you've done enough work, take a break. This proposal is also criticized because it is actually very easy for the body to be a toxic boss and override this with the fight or flight response. Now this gets interesting. In a 2016 paper, researchers said that this criticism of the central governor model is applicable to mental health too, meaning that the limits of mental exertion can also be overridden very easily by the body with simple stimuli. I'm reminded of a homeless woman that I met outside a rest area in Oregon a few years ago. I usually keep cash on me to give to people that need it. Unfortunately, did not have any. I stopped to tell her sorry for that. She said that no one was even noticing her and that me stopping to smile at her and tell her that made her day. We talked for almost 30 minutes. It did not solve her mental exertion, but she didn't feel it for some time at least. It may not need a fight or flight response either. Evolutionarily, early human hunters did persistence hunting, where you hunt by chasing the prey over long distances and wearing them down instead of attacking. Here, even though the fight or flight is for the prey and not predator, the predator humans also needed the endurance to go beyond normal body limits to keep up until the prey gets tired. If the physical rush can happen without an imminent danger, maybe a mental rush is also happening that is masking us from the real depth of toxic situations we go through. Is this mental rush really what we call coping mechanism and disassociation? On the flip side, what if this mental rush is also preventing us from feeling happiness truly? I've definitely had times when I've been like, I should be happy. I'm not. I don't know why. I wonder if the mind deemed the happiness too much for me to handle somehow. All this to say that the next time you feel your mental health off with a scenario or a person, you think it is manageable and you go along, maybe try taking a step out of that box and give it the out-of-body treatment. Your body is the earth, your mind is the soil. Step out to the hearth of your mind's deep toil. Be gentle with yourself.